Hi guys, it's me, it's Deetra. I am coming to you from my bedroom. Hopefully you don't hear too much noise. Right now my uncle is in the location I would like to normally tape at, but he's in there doing some work. So you might hear a bit of noise because of that, but I just wanted to get a quick video in while I could. I had time. I'm seeing my hair, and I was looking kind of fly for a while there because I went to church today, and it's the first Sunday and everything, and I actually dressed and all that stuff. But anyway, so this is just a quick video. It won't be too long because some of my shows are on. It's kind of late in the evening, and my little favorite shows are on. So, but I wanted to talk about my weight so far. This week was not the easiest week, but it was good for me as far as food. Although the on Friday I didn't get to eat any lunch because I was subbing at a place and it was just crazy the work that had to be done and no warning and all this kind of stuff. So I never got to eat my lunch and stuff. So the only meal I had was dinner, and you should never do that. Um, but I did pretty much do all healthy, all for all my meals. I have a scale, and I really do need to figure out how to utilize that scale. And what's the best way would to start weighing my food and whatnot. So I'm still trying to learn that process. And I'll get it down and I'll start talking about that. I do feel a bit lighter. I don't know that I am. Again, I have not gotten on the scale, and I won't get on the scale for another few weeks to see. And I didn't do any of my measurements, but I do feel lighter today than I did a week ago, or from the time that I came back from Los Angeles and I had blown up. Um, and that's good. Um, I got to hang out with my family, my cousin, and she and I had little girl time, so we went shopping. It was kind of fun. We saw a movie, and I it actually fit the clothes that I took off the rack, which felt really good because it hadn't been like that in a long time, where I could just take it off the rack and then say, okay, this is this size. Let me try it. So anything that was large and extra large, that's all I looked at, and said, let me see. Or it was one size fits all, and it still fit. Not only did it fit, but it actually looked decent. So something is going right. That's good. I think it's really about your diet is number one. It's going to be a big factor in my changing. Is definitely going to be my diet. So I'm really trying to hone in on that, focus on that, and get that down pat. It's not an easy process, but it's something that is necessary. Today, by the yeah, I do have makeup on, so I don't look as drastic, I guess. So I do have a little bit of doing a little bit of face, just a little bit. I'm not really very good at it all, to be honest. I'm still learning, but you know, it's coming. It's coming. I love it. I love doing makeup. I love or learning about it. I love my hair and trying to figure out all the girly stuff. And even at my lovely age, just figuring it out. So, um, yeah, let's see. Any dramatic things? It, I find that when one thing that you'll find is some of you might do the same thing. I eat if I get stressed or anxiety. Those are the two factors that will make me eat wrong. And it is the worst thing. Anytime something stressful or anxiety happens, and I have to constantly check in with myself when they begin to happen, when those feelings begin to happen, I have to check in and say, no, 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 don't eat poorly, don't eat poorly. And sometimes I win, in all honesty, and sometimes I don't, in all honesty. I'll give in to it. And those are the things that I think hold me back from achieving the goal that I'm trying to achieve. And I've got to learn a better way at handling the stress and anxiety. If my feelings get hurt, I that's part of the stress and anxiety. I just let me go to that. At one point, it used to be that I would go, okay, I'm stressed and I'm anxiety, and not only am I going to eat, but I'm going to have a drink too. And I had to cut that part out. And it hasn't been easy, but I did. And, not go to that. Like, you know what? I just need a drink and whatever. No, because that just, boop, 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 just puts it on. I did hit the gym this week, so I felt really good about that. I'll hit it again this week too. I mean, I should say I hit it last week, and I'm gonna hit it this week. I'm not killing myself about it, to be honest. Now I decided I'm gonna take again some of the stress away from that. I'm not going to beat myself up if I miss a day. I'll just pick up the day because I was doing it like you have to go 5 days a week and it's to be Monday through Friday and then you have Saturday and Sunday off. And that is not how it has to be. It can be I go Monday, I don't go Tuesday, I go Wednesday, I go Thursday, I go Friday and then I go Sunday or I go Saturday or I'll go Saturday and Sunday and then I don't go Monday and I don't go Friday. I don't whatever however way I want to do it is how I want to do it. And I'm trying to take the stress out of this whole process. I want it to be fun and I want not to think about it. One of the things about The Secret it says is don't talk about diet as much as you talk about, um, don't say you want to lose weight. Because if you're like, I want to lose weight, I want to lose weight, that's what you're going to gain. That's the thing that you're going to put back on is weight. When you talk about, I want to lose. Because you're not focusing on just letting it happen. Let it do the right things by trusting yourself to know that you're doing the right things. Don't constantly just talk about, I gotta lose weight, because you're putting stress on. Here's something I want you to see. Anybody see that sweat? See the sweat? That's perimenopausal. So I'm sitting here, right? There's light on. There's even a fan going above. You can see kind of in the picture frame. Look at the picture frame. Where am I doing? There. You can see that picture frame right there. All that stuff that's going around. You can see that. That's a fan thing. But this is perimenopausal. I just start sweating out of nowhere. You can see the sweat. It's really crazy. So anybody else who has that kind of problem, you should, you know, I love to talk to you about how you handle it. What do you do? I just dab. And I have a hand fan because I took the fan to church and I just fan, and I take it everywhere. But that's it. My body just start heating up. You can see just wet here, just wet. It's just hot, just hot. So I am not really looking forward to what it's going to be like in the summer here where I am, because it just seems like it seems like it's gonna be hot, and I'm just gonna go with that. Maybe it's not. I'm gonna say the universe is gonna step in and make sure that I'm okay, and I'm sure that I will be okay, and I'll work through it. But this is what happens. That's what happens. Those of you who are going through it, you know. And beware of it, because it it just takes over. And all you have to do, what I decided is I have to go find some really cute handkerchiefs and carry them around so I can just dab, and that's it. That's all I can do because it's nothing. It's a natural process. I used to be so paranoid about sweating because I was family members had gotten on me when I was a kid that I sweat a lot, and so they talked about me so horribly. It made me feel really, really bad. And it made me very uncomfortable because it was like I'm the only girl out of all these girls who seem to be sweating so much. They were like, you can't be smelly and you can't be sweaty. So I was like, wow, that's just. I mean, this is when I was a kid. You're going through hormonal changes as a child, and you're thinking I'm fine, but they're saying, and they just the way they came at me was so wrong, and how they operated. So I would never talk to a young lady like that. If you have a problem, you talk to her nice and sweetly and explain to her this is what's happening and it's hormones and it's not you, it's not your fault. You just have to be aware of it, whatever, not just you need you need to go, you're sweating over here, you sweating like a dude, you need to go over there and get your wash your armpits or wash your pits or whatever. So it just made me just super excuse me, self-conscious. Now as an adult, I'm not. I swear there's nothing I can do about it. It's just what my body does. This is what God gave me, and I'm embracing it. And I remember I talking to my male friends about it, and they were like, "I think it's sexy when women sweat." Personally, I think it's kind of see the little cleavage go, the wet drip go down their cleavage, just kind of cute, whatever. And I was like, "Huh, okay." And that was the difference. Women were attacking, men were saying, you're a human. What are you gonna do? That's what you're supposed to do, sweat, right? And you work it out. that's when I started going, I'm gonna own this. I'm gonna love myself and see I'm okay. There's nothing I can do about this except for live through it. And again, that's what's happening now. I'm sweating more now because of the hormones and changing than I did if forever, you know. But at this time, I just still say I'm gonna be fabulous. I'm gonna work through it. I think some people are lucky and they don't sweat as much or whatever. You know, I look at some of these women on these housewife shows and they got makeup caked on them and this and the other. I'm thinking, dang, how do you not? You guys aren't sweating, and they're at least my age or older, close to it, and they're just caked with lots of makeup and lots of hair. Oh my God! And so, revealing this and revealing that, to cinch this and cinch that, and they seem not to be sweating, and that's just, I don't know, but they're not going through the change yet. Lucky them, I guess. But this is me. So those of you who are, here we go. Here it is. There it is. Just live through it, and then it'll stop. And then I'll be freezing. In a minute, I'll be freezing cold. It's the craziest thing in the world. It is so freaking crazy. I will be freezing in a minute. Trust me. So anybody who has any comments as to how they deal with it, with their viewing, I've started to drink um, apple vinegar cider, a tablespoon of apple vinegar cider inside of water. That was the suggestion in a health food book. So that's what I started drinking. And each night have a cup of it at night, 8 ounces of cold water, and a tablespoon of apple vinegar cider inside of it. I drink it in the morning and I drink it at night. So it's supposed to help. I tried that. I tried black cohosh. Um, didn't really do anything for me. It works for a friend of mine, but doesn't do anything for me. And then I had some other pills that a friend of mine gave me that were blood thinners, Clonidine, I think it's a blood thinner, and I was like, oh, okay, and that helped a lot because that helped. But I don't want to be on just medications I have to kind of order all the time. I'm trying to find natural remedies to this. So one thing is, again, trying to lose as much weight. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Probably not. But to me, it will. Getting a very cool handkerchief so I look fly when I dab, 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 dab. In the meantime, I use baby wipes because they smell good and they are strong. They're super strong. So you can just do whatever. And they don't remove too much of my makeup. They just kind of do whatever. And by the way, here's a trick. I use baby wipes, ladies. I roll them like this and put them under my breast. And I put when I have my bra so that they sit under my bra and under my breast. Catches all the sweat so that sweat doesn't get on my clothes. So that sweat doesn't get on underneath my breast, and then I have all these water lines. Catches it all. I learned that one when I was living in New York. I learned that trick because you walk everywhere in the summer and it's hot, and you're gonna sweat in the summer. Um, so that was a trick. I was like, oh, okay. First it was paper towels I was doing down there, and then I start going, oh, let me get paper wipes because at least it will smell good, and I can catch the sweat, but it'll keep also not make me allergic to anything, like the paper towels, and if there was any kind of they won't fall apart and be breaking apart inside your bra and mess it up and leaving little bits of paper and all that kind of stuff in your bra. And also the baby wipes smell like baby, so that's another extra scent for you. Because I wear perfume. I'm a perfume lover. Okay, I love perfume. So, and my favorites are really oils, essential oils. I wear them all the time. Patchouli, number one, all the time. All the time. I get great compliments when I wear my patchouli. No one has ever said, you stink when I wear my patchouli. So it works for each person's body differently. So keep that in mind. But anyway, here's a little tip. Baby wipes, let me in your bra, catch the sweat, helps. Let's see, what else today? Yeah, it's gonna be an early morning. I think I'm gonna try to hit the gym early and keep going on this road. It's gonna be a long road, I think, losing weight. But I think if I'm keeping myself accountable and I'm being dedicated to me, and honest and truthful, it will come off like I want. So by the time September comes, I should be quite a number of pounds lighter. Um, yeah, so if I stay consistent with everything, I ate a lot of vegetables this week, which was really, really, really great. Um, and I'm gonna continue that, right? Just you can eat whatever you want. You gotta eat it moderately. That's what I'm learning. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going, guys, and I hope that you keep going with me. Hope you love this ride. We'll see what else I can do. Every aspect of my life is about growth. Me with my hair, my face, my body, my spirit, um, everything. My mind. I'm trying to expand my mind and the way I think and what I'm learning. I hope to get into painting. I hope to get into photography. I hope to do it all because I think that there's no time like the present, and I don't think there's an age to when or how you do anything. There's no limit. You just have to do it. You have to know that you can do it. So it's not too late to get to the goal weight that I want to be. I just got to keep dedicated to it, the process. All right. All right. So with that, I'm going to sign off because my show is on and it's been going for a minute. I've been missing it, but I don't want to get this out real quick. Thank you guys for listening, and hopefully I look back on these and go, wow, that's how I used to look. I can't wait to see it. I really can't. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Have a really fabulous